refuse to vote in favor of a guilty verdict, refuse to render a verdict of guilty. I tell people as well, because if juries fail to protect our rights, and if juries cannot protect the free exercise of those rights, we need to be able to defend ourselves from people breaking into our houses and becoming predatory. I tell people to practice to spend time on the range and practice and make sure that they have a good aim. And I'm being honest. That's what I tell people these days.
Good for you.
Also, I would point out that over the last however many years, 15, 20 years, the powers that be have lost control of the flow of information. And the latest and greatest in that story has been the Internet.
Today there was an article on the Internet that came out of England about Rupert Murdoch, who's a media baron, who's made it very clear that the old media is dead. The bloggers, the Internet, that websites are going to replace newspapers. So I think that's good news for freedom.
Great hope there, because the Internet is a hotbed of alternative history and alternative thinking on questions like the Bill of Rights culture. So I think everybody should get plugged into that, because you're not going to find out the truth by watching the evening news and by reading the daily paper.
And by the way, everything we've been talking about today is as important for defendants to know about demanding a trial by jury. And, of course, we assist sometimes in cases by sending a lot of literature out or providing literature for them for people to give out to the jury pool in their community. But I want to say that this is also very important for defendants to demand a jury trial, demand their rights, and not give them up because they're intimidated by the court system.
Ela, can you tell people where they can obtain your information and literature and a website?
I would be happy to. Our website is www.fija, that's F as in Frank, I, J as in John, A.org. And if you'd like a free packet of information, we have an 800 number. It's 1-800-TELJURY, tell with one L, jury. And I'll give that to you in numbers as well. It's 1-800-835-5879. One more time, 1-800-835-5879. If you leave your name and address at that number, you will receive a free packet of information, which I hope you will read and then share with someone else.
What can people do, aside from getting the information from you, the free packet, to help spread the word and to help enlighten millions of Americans about how their rights are being destroyed by not allowing them to judge the law as well as the facts of the case?
Aaron, we have a free PowerPoint presentation that we're happy to send out along with a packet of literature. We encourage people, if you belong to a church group or a civic organization, even the PTA, if you have a group of Cub Scouts, if you're a teacher, whatever you do, if you have a group in which you participate, get some of our literature, get our PowerPoint presentation if you have a way to use it, and schedule a time to have a talk about jury duty and what it is and what it means in this country, and share these ideas with those around you and open it up for some discussion. And if we have a speaker in the area, and we do have speakers around, and those are listed on our website under state contacts, they'll be happy to come and speak to your group. But we have found that people, once they've read our literature and the idea sparks with them and lights a fire in their mind, they are quite capable of holding a discussion group with their local civic group or whomever, or even just with your family or at your workplace. Write to us, get some literature, and spread the word. Hand out our website. We have posters you can put up. We have a lot of information to share.
Why should gun owners pay very close attention to what you're doing, to what you're telling people, and how will they benefit if they do so?
Well, in a sense, trial by jury is the peaceful mechanism by which we protect all the other rights in the Bill of Rights. You can protect, for instance, the right to keep and bear arms when the BATF or local police arrest someone on bogus firearm charges. to simply vote not guilty in those cases if you're on the jury. And so that protects the Second Amendment to the Bill of Rights. It protects all the other rights in the Bill of Rights through the process of trial by jury. And I submit that that's a preferable way to protect the Bill of Rights than by finally resorting to the cartridge box, if we can do that.
Well, let me ask you one last very simple question. Is there anything that we haven't covered that you think is crucial for people to know about?
I wanted to make one point. Jurors, when they are constituted as a body, as a jury, have, again, the ultimate authority in the courtroom. They cannot be punished for their verdict, and they protect not only our rights, they have the power to protect not only the rights guaranteed under the Bill of Rights, but all human rights, which are intrinsic for all humans in the world. And jurors have those rights as well, and certainly the highest one they must use when they serve on a jury is to exercise their conscience and their independent thinking mind in rendering a verdict, no matter what the judge or the prosecutor or anybody else tells them to do.
And for as much as they apparently hate this right and this power of the people, they have not yet succeeded in prosecuting anyone successfully for it. In all of the trials all around the country where it's been an issue, it is still abundantly clear that you have the right and the power to vote your conscience as a juror, and they're not going to punish you because they don't have that kind of power.
Today our guests have been Elo Jones and Don Doig of FIJA, Fully Informed Jury Association, and they've been helping us learn about fully informed jury and jury nullification. And hopefully we're going to be able to put this to good use. The Patriot Act probably will create plenty of reasons and opportunities for people to have to deal with the court system. I've been your host, Aaron Zellman. This has been Talkin to America. And remember, if you won't defend your rights, don't complain when you lose them.
Opinions expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect those of JPFO.org or its members. Talkin to America is a production of JPFO.org.